I accidentally clicked this the wrong way. How do I do? No. This is so annoying. Let me see. Technical difficulties. Give me a moment. Galeras. What is going on? I did not mean to do that. But you're gonna have it. Galeras. How's it going? I am your host, Joss Blake, as you well know. We have a bit of a somber episode this week. My mom's dog passed away this morning. Got a little drink from Bevco, got a little mellow water, some fruit, Galeras, the good stuff. But yes, her dog passed away this morning. Roxy. Roxy was a real sweetheart. She's crazy, but all dogs are kind of crazy. It's to be expected. So, ceremonially, as a blessing towards that sweet, sweet dog, who I did love quite a bit. We love you. We miss you. And I hope in the next life you flourish. Cheers to you, Mama. Anyway, all right. So I am running a little behind on this, so you're gonna have to give me a break. I'm still setting up. I'm still doing all these things. It's just kind of what happens sometimes. I got my Galeras shirt on, a Jinshi. It's a good time to be had by all, as far as just the beautifulness of life and love, and everything. I'm reading Moby Dick this week. I've got the audio book as well as the actual book, as well as the digital book, because I like things, and sometimes I go ham when I'm into something. I'm setting up the Instagram right now. I would have liked to have had this all set up before, but it just kind of everything happened. So I am sorry. Painters, bright faced. Got that. And we're off. Hola, Galeras. Welcome to the Painter Files presents Painter's Breakfast. I'm your host, Joss Blake. As you well know, I hope you're well. Today I made baleadas, a traditional Latin American. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Cat. I made a traditional Happy Memorial Day. Ink Bully, yo, yo, yo. Much to you. My abuelo, my grandfather served in World War II actually, so it's quite fitting. And I have quite a lot of family who are in the military, or were in the military and are in the military. So there's a lot of good people doing stuff. So I'm drinking today Mellow Waters pineapple plus pineapple. I've never had this one actually. It's pretty good. What I'm told. My wife told me it's good. She's the informative one. So got iced coffee from Tagoma Bevco. And like I said, I made food. Got a little sweet corn. I hate that they call it sweet corn though. Like it's so difficult for them to just call it like wow. You get on your high horse and then you fall off because you forget words. Give me a second. Elote. I mean, I know it as elote, but Cheetos calls it sweet corn. So we're gonna go with what they call it, so you can find it. Um. So yeah, baleadas is like eggs, cheese, refried beans, um, on a tortilla. It's a great breakfast. I've also got fruit, some blueberries, some raspberries, some mango. I was thinking about swinging by the shop just to say hi to you guys. If you think is anybody gonna be there? I don't know. It's kind of like when people show up in my shop and then they're like, "You weren't there," and I'm like, "You came the one day I don't work." I guess I'm just very thirsty today. So I'm simulcasting. So bear with me on this. Um, my mom's dog passed away last night, Roxy. She was a very sweet girl, and so I lit a candle for her. To you. Mm, mm. Going with that chef's kiss, I gotta say, it's nice. To all those that serve, to all those who have served, and the family have served, cheers to you. Today is going to be interesting. We've got art to make. I've managed to. What's up? Well, wild goose land. Is that Goose Lane? Oh, that's cool. Goose Lane. That's so funny. I always like your name. Hello. Bienvenidos. Um, so I re-listened to that podcast that I made like a week and a half ago for Painter Files podcast, where I did my special I Dream of Dead Mice episode, the Dream episodes. It was really good. In my mind, I imagined it to be kind of a so-so episode, but it was actually a really good episode. I had listened to it for like a week. I had this sense of like overwhelming dread and fear that it was going to be really bad. I guess because I'm getting a peer review for it Thursday for my podcast, and what they do and what I do is very different. They're very like technical and like they don't like banter and all that stuff, and like I'm all banter and stuff like that. I reviewed The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. I remembered liking that movie and then watching it and realizing like I don't like that movie very much. What I do like, it's not working today. What I do like is Sue Georgie. And maybe that was my driving force in liking that movie so much when I was younger. It's just kind of funny. Like you never think about like the things that make you really get into it. My friend oftentimes says the thing that he thinks people like the most about The Crow is Brandon Lane. I was like, you're probably not wrong. That might be true. I still think it's a good movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I'll do a review on that one probably too. But it's definitely one of those things where, in this case, Steve Zissou is more kind of Bud Aquatic is more kind of like Garden State in a way. Like the soundtrack was so good, you kind of see past the things that you don't necessarily love about it. It's always just interesting. I am not done with that painting though. The big painting, I'm not going with that just yet. I posted some stuff on it yesterday. I still have a little bit of details that I want to add to it, so I'm going to do that. I'm not exactly sure specifically what I'm going to do. I have like a broad idea, so I'm working on it. Side note: what are you having for breakfast? Are you having breakfast? Did you have breakfast? Do you normally have breakfast? Mm, it's so good. I've been trying to wean myself off of sodas for a couple of years now. The producers are being sweet to each other, which means they're probably going to fight in a couple minutes. So instead, what I'm trying to do is drink more like coconut waters and like watermelon waters, eat more fruit, cut back on my coffee a little bit, and drink a lot of coffee. Overall, kind of do a lot of more mental exercises. Been journaling, been reading books. I want to get it in like Portuguese or Spanish, but I haven't done that just yet. I always think it's interesting to get books you've read already in different languages and then just read them. You understand what's going on. And if you've learned languages, you understand the words too. I've been fairly lucky in my life that I've studied quite a few languages. So, and I speak quite a few. So it's nice to be able to do something with that, as it were. It's just one of those things where you want to make stuff and you want to learn lots of things throughout your life. It's good for your brain. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. In my opinion, I just think it's interesting. I might get to share something with you at the end. I'll share a little bit with you of what I've been working on. I think that's always fun. Now, I do offer, for those who would like to, we can do a show together. We can do a painter's breakfast together if you'd like on my YouTube. Once again, they're simulcast. So if you like, you can go over to my YouTube right now or later, and you can always request while I'm doing live stuff to join me. Tom, my cats are fighting. Hey, psst. Hey, stop. Be sweet. Stop fighting each other. They're not gonna be sweet. They're totally gonna just fight each other. You guys are butts. There's a lot of messy food in the world. I've seen these weird inventions people have where they eat over a funnel. They eat tacos over a funnel and they put a tortilla at the bottom. And that way it catches all the stuff and then like, oh, I got an extra tortilla. I got an extra taco out of this. And I'm like, that's so weird. Like, just pick it up. What are you doing? The things we do in the I gotta break them up. Hey, yeah. No fight. No fight. Please love each other. Everybody love everybody. Everybody love everybody. No fighting. No fighting. Vámonos. Run off. I got the book too. So, I'm kind of able to pay half attention to your life right now, but I'm also half paying attention to a couple of sick kids and general family stuff here. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I get that. Everything's kind of all at once sometimes. I hope the kids are okay though. I hope everything's gonna be fine. Mm. With the fruit. Um, for the most part, this is more just kind of a casual thing. So if you dip in and out, it's okay. Put the hair out for a minute. It's hard to eat tacos and baleadas and burritos and all the fun foods of the culture without getting it in your hair. Some will know this, some will not. Only the true understand it. I had this interesting conversation with a few people about the No Saba kids. For those who don't know, those are like the kids of Latin descent who just don't speak Spanish. It's always weird because like there's so many. The producers are just fighting each other right now. Guys, stop it! It's gonna fight. Why do you have to do this while I'm recording? Come here, Tom. Come say hi. Come here. I have to kill Mochi. This is my plan. I got 2 plans today. They're both killing Mochi. For the most part, I have been working on a bunch of art, which I will share with you now. And it's been working really well. So, a few patterns that have kind of crossed into things. I started doing like background colors because I really liked how they felt. So I've been doing some of those. I'm working on my new painting that's going to come out soon. It's going to be a big guy. Now that I've figured out how to set up everything. You got your new book. This thing's almost full. Thank you. So I figured that out. I gotta go get some yardsticks so I can do stuff. I really love how some of this is worked out. It's all just kind of weird and crazy, like little designs and stuff. Ideas I have for paintings, some for paintings that I'm working on, some for ones I haven't done yet, some for ones I may never do. Who's this at? You know? Art is kind of one of those things that you make and you keep it in the pocket until it's necessary. I know I'm going fast. So I didn't like this one, so I blacked it out. This thing's full of stuff. I'm sure I'll do a video just showing you like everything that's in this monster. All my stickers and whatnot. My logo sticker says Painter File. You guys are the worst. Chill out. Hey, come here. Come here. They're not gonna come in. So I just gotta fight each other. Love your bees. Thank you. I like my bees too. I started using the Posco markers. For those who know, they're like the graffiti markers, Posco paint markers. And I started doing kind of like weird squiggles and then animating and then taking like black ink brushes and making them into bees. Recently, recently it was just this really fun thing. I have to chase my cats real quick. Give me 1 moment. Guys, stop it. Get out of here. Go. Go. All right, bye. Get out of here. Stop it. Get it out. Why are you like this? You guys are the worst. They just fight each other. Just like to fight each other. All right. Come here. I'm just gonna get them to come over here real quick with the toys. All right, chill out, okay? Maybe not at the live stream. They just steal. They then fight each other because they steal stuff from one another. Go figure. I think the weird part about a lot of the art stuff that I've been doing recently is that hello, Mochi. You want to say hi? She's like, no. So this is the one that streams all the time. This is Mochi. It's producer Mochi. She doesn't want to be on camera. She's gonna cut a hole inside of me if I don't let her go. Just rip her way through me. Yeah. It's just a bunch of ideas that all kind of come together. You try like these techniques. I think the good thing about a sketchbook is that you can put so many ideas, so many concepts inside of them, and then like just go with it. Or you can bury them and never use them ever again. But you get to see what they look like as they go. And it kind of helps. It makes sense a little more than it normally would to just like take art ideas and then throw them on a canvas and then just hope for the best. Because sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. There's all these kind of odd questions about what art should be and what art should do and etc. And like I look at all these ideas now that I came up with. Like I did all these masks. And I don't know that I've done anything completely with him as of yet. And then some of them I definitely absolutely have. But it's just a question of like, what am I going to do? When am I going to do it? How's it going to work out on some of the work? I don't mind doing a painting that kind of reminds me of an old painting that I did. It's just being conscious of the factor that I'm actually doing one is kind of interesting to me. Because there's so many parts and pieces of like my artistic ideas that come about where I want to kind of grow outward like a tree or like antlers. And it's just a question of trying to figure out how to keep it all coherent. Luck, what's up, man? How's it going? So there's that whole thing where like you make art and you come about trying to, I don't know, make art that like resonates with you, you know? You want to just kind of do these things that come together and make sense, you know? I really do like that beat though. It's probably my favorite. Yeah, you know. I feel like I've rambled enough at this point to elongate this live. So thank you very much. I'm sorry my cats are butt heads. It's what happens. They're cats. They do what they want. I work for them. That's just kind of how it happens. So next time I'll see you next week and we'll do this again. I think I'm gonna have baleadas, some more maybe for lunch. Very healthy, but they taste really good. So love you. Ciao. Keep it going. Mellow water. Sponsor my stuff. Make me an offer. No. Yeah. I just hope you're doing well. So, Painter out. Ciao. Bye. Busy. Pretty busy show actually. Think about it. A lot of people on this. So, we'll talk to you later, Galeras. Ciao. Bye. Why is this doing this? I don't know why it won't cut off.